First, I just want to say thank you guys for being here. This is something that means a lot to me. My story started in 7th grade at Crosby Middle School. That was the first time I had thoughts of not wanting to be alive. As I got older, the thoughts got worse for me. I dealt with suicidality and self-harm. And it wasn't until I got to Ball State my freshman year where I really finally learned what I was going through. I was diagnosed as having depression and severe anxiety. My sophomore year, after I had a good individual season, I actually tried to take my life as well, which was a very tough place for me. I vividly remember my teammate Zachary Hollywood texting me and saying, "Bro, like, why didn't you tell me?" Going into my junior year, it would have been Zach's redshirt freshman year. We were super excited to play with each other that year. And my birthday is August 21st, so I had a couple of my friends over. Nothing super serious, just hanging out. And then on August 22nd, 2017, I walked in on Zach after he had taken his life. And so, to me, that is where 24 Reasons started. Zach was number 24. I've been more 24 the last 2 years of my career at Ball State. I still wear it as a professional now. And to me, this is not only this game, but everything I'm doing is bigger than my story, it's bigger than Zach's story. Although Zach is not here with us anymore, his story and his legacy will forever continue. And to me, this is all for making you guys understand that you guys all have stories too, whether you're young or old, whether you think your story is not as big or is very small, your all stories all matter. That is the purpose of this game. That is the purpose of what we're doing for 24 Reasons, is to get you guys to understand that your all story is just as important as anyone else's. So thank you. Before I hand off to Andrew, I do, tomorrow's Father's Day. I know he's probably going to kill me, but a little over a month ago, my dad had a stroke. And I just want to tell you, your story matters too. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Trey. Just real quick, so I'm Andrew Gnotto. I'm on the board of 24 Reasons with Trey. I've been coming to this game for the last 2 years, and it wasn't until after last year that I actually understood what the organization was about. And I basically came to Trey and others and I said, can I be a part of this? And so just want to give you guys a little bit about, as Trey said, 24 Reasons is bigger than Trey. And that is exactly what we are trying to build. So we just rebranded ourselves. Katie Rollins is here, thank you. You captured the absolute essence of Trey. But we wanted to get more clarity on the message, on Trey's story, and the fact that everybody has a story to tell. So a few things for us moving forward. We are really building out a larger ecosystem and partnerships for 24 Reasons. This is a really big one for Trey, but we just finished up and we are going to be partnering with the Kevin Love Fund. So for those of you who don't know, Kevin Love has a very inspirational, similar foundation. Trey's looked up to Kevin and his organization for a long time. And we are going to be bringing free programming through Kevin Love's foundation for both coaches and athletes. So as we start to really help others, especially coaches, understand what signs to look for. And as well for the athletes, not just for yourself, but what you can be looking for and how you can show up for others. So with that, I just wanted to leave you guys with a few thoughts before we get started. And this really gets to the essence of what 24 Reasons is and why we're here. First, find your reason. Lean on the people, the passions, and purpose that makes life worth fighting for you. Tell your reason. Everyone has a story. It's okay to not be okay, and more importantly, it's okay to talk about it and to speak up. You never know who you will impact. Step into your reason. There is a gap between knowing you need help and actually asking for it. Helping student athletes identify support is critical. And finally, be the reason. Most importantly, and this is for all of us, for every coach who's wondered if their player is okay, for every parent who's noticed something but didn't know what to say, and every teammate who felt something was off but stayed quiet. Care enough to ask and stay for an answer. Be the person who checks in. Be the resource that shows up. Be the reason someone didn't have to face it alone. Let's have fun.